Garcia soaked a sponge in the tepid water and brought it to the wasted man's lips. "Drink," he whispered. He dribbled water across the man's cracked lips. The stranger slurped the trickle, gasping and half-choking. "Rest, senor," Garcia urged the stranger. "Let me clean your wounds and get some antibiotics into you." The man struggled to sit up, crying out eerily. As Garcia pushed him by the shoulders to the pillow, the man gasped out, and the padre finally understood why the man could not speak. He had no tongue. Grimacing, Garcia prepared a syringe of ampicillin. He injected the antibiotic into the man's left buttock, then began to work on his wounds. Whenever he was conscious, the man struggled mindlessly for his piled clothes, but Garcia would always push his arms back down and cover him again with blankets. As the sun set, Garcia sat with the Bible in hand and prayed for the man. The fellow did not wake. The antibiotics had failed to break through the blood infections. Garcia maintained his vigil, but as midnight neared, Garcia slipped to sleep in his chair. He woke hours later at a strangled cry from the man. Garcia struggled up. The stranger lifted a trembling hand. He pointed again to his discarded clothes. "You can't leave," Garcia said. With a pleading look, the man again pointed to his pants. Garcia retrieved the pants. He handed them to the dying man. The stranger grabbed them and immediately began pawing along the length of one leg of his garment, following the inner seam. With shaking arms, he held the pants out to Garcia. Garcia took the pants and felt where the man indicated. To his surprise, he found something hidden under the seam. A secret pocket. Curious, the padre fished out a pair of scissors. Garcia trimmed through the seam's threads and opened the secret pocket. Reaching inside, he tugged out a small bronze coin. A name was engraved on the coin. "Gerald Wallace Clark," he read aloud. Was this the stranger? "Is this you, senor?" He glanced back to the bed. The man had let go the ghost. "Rest in peace, Senor Clark." Padre Batista raised the bronze coin to the lantern and flipped it over. As he saw the words inscribed on the opposite side, his mouth grew dry with dread. United States Army Special Forces. August 6th, 11:38 a.m., outside São Gabriel da Cachoeira. Manuel Azevedo knew he was being hunted. He heard the jaguar's coughing grunt coming as he ran along the trail. Ahead, a break in the foliage opened a view upon São Gabriel. The township lay nestled in the curve of the Rio Negro. So close, perhaps close enough. Manny strained for any sign of the jaguar's approach, but no telltale sign revealed the jungle cat's whereabouts. Now it crept in for the kill. Manny tensed, ears straining. His fingers instinctively went to the knife on his belt. His other hand settled on the strap of his short whip. A section of shadow lurched toward him, a sleek mirage of dappled fur, black on orange. It had been standing only 10 feet away. The cat was a large, juvenile male, 2 years old. With a deep growl, the great cat leaped at him, fangs bared. Manny grunted as its weight struck him. The pair went rolling down the trail. Claws pierced his khakis as the great cat wrapped Manny in its grip. A pocket ripped away. Fangs clamped onto his shoulder. The pair finally came to a stop several yards down the trail. Manny found himself atop the jaguar, straddling the large beast. "Are you done, Tortor?" he gasped. He had named the great cat after the Arawak Indian word for ghost. At the sound of its master's voice, the jaguar let loose of his shirt, and a hot, coarse tongue swiped the sweat from Manny's forehead. "I love you too. Now get your furry butt off me." Claws retracted and Manny sat up. Standing up, Manny groaned. At 32, he was getting too old to play this game. With a small laugh, Manny cuffed the jaguar on the side of its head. "We're done hunting for today." The Tortor rumbled grumpily, but followed. 2 years back, Manny had rescued the orphan jaguar cub when it was only a few days old. Its mother had been killed by poachers for her pelt.